between, among, beside and by. Do you suspect anyone? I'm confused. Among the many friends I made in Delhi were Atul and his daughter. However, there had been a mutual understanding between our families. How can I suspect them? Where were you on 3rd October night? I was in the cafe. Atul's daughter was right beside me at that time. What was the purpose of that meeting? We hadn't met each other for a week, so we were just catching up. She told me that she is getting married and asked me what I was doing. What happened then? She was sitting by the window beside me. All of a sudden, the shooting took place.
In the dialogues, we come across prepositions that tells us about the actual position of objects or someone. Among, surrounded by, from one person to person, one of. Between is used generally for two reference points to show position or connection or division. By, near, beside, by way of, past, by means of. Beside means at or by the side of. Here are some examples of sentences with prepositions of position. Among the many friends I made in Delhi were Atul and his daughter. However, there had been a mutual understanding between our families. Atul's daughter was right beside me at that time. She was sitting by the window beside me. All of a sudden, the shooting took place. Usage: between and among. Between. Between is a position that separates two things. It is used in the middle of two object or location. There is a small creek between two big rocks. My office is between my college and home. Among. Among denotes to the belonging of a thing or a person to a group. It is used when comparing with more than two. Beside. Beside refers in the sense of next to. Do not confuse beside for besides. Besides mean in addition to as. Besides his children, there were present his nephews and nieces. By. By refers to the sense of next to. Let us look at a few sentences. There's a strong link between clean drinking water and reduced infant mortality. The 5 phenomena he chose to tackle in this book are among the great blights on humanity that he believes the internet and technology will help solve. Hilda always has a calculator by her when she balances her checkbook. She stopped in the kitchen when she spotted the skillet of scrambled eggs and a pan of biscuits beside it. In the first sentence, between is used to show connection between the two subjects. In the second sentence, among is used in the sense one of. In the third sentence, by is used to show that Hilda had a calculator handy. In the last sentence, beside is used to talk in the sense near. Here are few more examples of sentences with prepositions of position. Is there a connection between his arrival and her disappearance? There was a rustling among the crowd, and it again subsided, so that Peter distinctly heard the pleasantly human voice of the emperor saying with emotion, "The police station is by the courthouse, isn't it?" Behind the hut, the dark shapes of the 2 wagons, with their horses beside them, were discernible, and in the hollow the dying campfire gleamed red.